Thank you.
To Toastmasters Sangita, more than just a deal. More than just a deal. Toastmasters Sangita.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Have you ever negotiated not for money, but for more freedom? Not for bigger deal, but for someone's blessing? The toughest negotiation of my life was not with my boss, not even with my customers, not even with my business partner. Any guesses? It was with my father. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. A couple of years back, I got an offer of a lifetime, a chance to work in a volunteer program abroad. I was in India back then, and abroad was a big thing for me. That program included everything which I have been dreaming since years: travel, adventure, meaningful work, and giving back to society, and all sort of things which I can ever think of. But there was a glitch, a catch. It was unpaid. It meant I have to sacrifice my job. With all the excitement, I told my father. He leaned back, crossed his arms, and said, "Let me get it straight. You want to leave your job, work for free, and give away your stable career." For him, it was reckless. But for me, it was my dream. Next day, same dinner table, I again talked to my father about it with all the emotions. This has been my dream. This is what I have been thinking all these years. It includes everything, whatever I can do in this program. Please let me go. He, on the other hand, came back with pure logic and said, "But where is the salary? Where is your stable career?" I realized by pushing harder, it's going nowhere. And that's when the negotiation began. When I saw the reluctance in my father, I decided to shift. I thought, let me at least agree with him, and in the same time, put my points together and talk to him again. I went to him. I said, "Dad, I agree with you. You're right. I know I'm going to give away my secure job. But in the same time, this program has got all that what I need. It will help me to improve my skills and experience, which will help me in future for my future job. So please let me go. But yes, you are right. I have to explore whether it's worth or not." Guess what? After hearing that, the air in the room softened. Instead of rushing towards the argument, I just simply asked him, "Dad, what's your biggest concern? What's your biggest worry?" He didn't hesitate. He came back immediately and he replied back, "Your safety, your stable future, where is it?" So it was not money. It was his fear. His fear of me stepping into something unknown. Fair enough. I understood the point. I sat with him with a calm mind. I tried explaining him. I showed him the entire program. I showed him that the program covers the accommodation. I told him that I have already talked to my HR in the current company, so my job for future is open. Whenever I come back from the program, I can again join back the company. I told him that the kind of experience I will get in this program, that can be used in future. And I also promised him that I will call once a week. I come from an era where I didn't have the bottom call free of cost. So that time an international call was very expensive. So yes, once a week call was an expensive affair. After hearing all that, I could see some changes. After a couple of hours, he walked into my room. No logic, no argument, just a simple nod. Be careful, okay? And that simple nod was everything to me. That meant everything to me. That was not a simple permission, but I actually won his trust. And that day, it taught me something about negotiation, that it is not about overpowering a person or beat him with facts, but it is about listening. It is about understanding what the other person actually cares for. It is about building the bridge between what he fears of and what between his fear and your hope. Because when you win the trust, you don't just win the deal, but you actually win a relationship. Because when both sides feel they are heard, you actually win a relationship. You know what? You are not successful when you hear a yes from the other party. You are actually successful when you make them feel good about saying that yes to you. And let's accept it. Sometimes that's the real victory. Over to you, T.M. Modi. Thank you.